Cappies, oh my Cappies, welcome to Vivid Vibration. I hope that y'all are doing well. My name is Christina. Capricorns, I know, I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I've missed y'all so much. I am in my car right now because there are like gale force winds occurring. Ooh. Okay, Cappies, let's go ahead and jump in. We have for you all the empty room, the bardo, the womb, the crone, and the mystic. Cappies. I feel this sense of introspection. I mean, the empty room is just kind of that idea of like, who am I when no one's in the room? Who am I when nobody's looking, when nobody's telling me who I need to be, right? I mean, there's just the sense of like, I'm really sitting and I'm thinking about all of the all of the many perspectives that there are in life. Because I feel like part of what you're like contemplating right now is just kind of like all of the different worldviews, all of the different philosophies, all of the different life experiences, all of the different approaches that people have and perspectives and attitudes. And, like some people just out in these streets having shitty attitudes about nothing. You know what I mean? And you're just like, wow, you have this shitty personality. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're just thinking about all of the people, and how it is that you are different from them and how it is that you're similar to them, because I feel like sometimes we gain the most like introspection on ourselves at the onset when we see ourselves in comparison to others. And I feel like you are kind of like chilling in this hermit mode, contemplating yourself through the lens of all of these other people that you've been interacting with, however it is that you've been interacting with them. And I feel like you're kind of really gaining an insight into like what security means to you. Um, the womb is the idea of like a safe place for growth and development. And I feel like what you're seeing through all of these different perspectives is like what you have. I almost feel like this little like nugget of gold for yourself, just like I see how I have value when I couldn't see where my value was before. I see how I provide insight and security. You know what I mean? Like there's just like, I just feel like this really strong sense of self. Like I know who I am even more now than I did before. You know what I mean? Like that's what that feels like. And I love that, Cappies. Okay, let's do some more clarifiers and see what we get. Okay. This is the Santa Muerta deck. I, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, use the same like 4 decks over and over again. I build a relationship with them and it's like an old friend and I can't let it go. You know what I mean? I do want to expand my decks, I think, moving forward, but I'm a creature of comfort and I'm fixed. And once I know that like I can glean insight and information from a deck, I just like hold it down with the decks. Cappies, I'm sorry, I'm just talking. The wind is like, it's intense out here, y'all. Roughing it. But please do send me lots of positive vibes. I found something that I'm like is a possibility for me, and I'm like, okay, please, 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 universe, hook a sister up. Okay, Cappies, back to you. The Hermit, yeah, I said that you're feeling that Hermit energy, and like the Judgment. I mean, the Judgment. Okay, so I do feel like there are some people who you're over it. Like I'm over these people. I'm over this perspective. And maybe it's something that you've been in an energy of just kind of being over something and like wanting to move forward. And you've moved forward, like it's ended and you're moving forward. But like while you're moving forward, you're taking a minute to really contemplate like, who are you in this situation? And, like, I feel like when you do that, you start to practice a little bit more self-gratitude. And I feel like that really opens you up emotionally in a way that you haven't been super open. Um, and take that how it resonates, because this can play out for you in any area of life, friends, family, work, practice discernment. These are general reads. So, you know, take what resonates how it resonates for you. But it does feel like, definitely there is a sense of being really irritated by something, being done with it. And when you're done with it, I feel like you kind of somehow interact with like more people that pulls you out of this perspective of anger and puts you into a perspective of I just feel like gratitude. I feel like gratitude, because Cappies love security. I mean, come on. All right, Cappies. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Oh, okay. We have, damn, the Death, the Emperor, the Strength. You got like major arcanas for days. Okay, let's start with the minors. We've got the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Well, again, this hermit phase that you've been existing in, while you have kind of been holding on to some ideas about things that you just like, at this point, I think you're over it, but it's helped you to really gain perspective on how it is that you bring stability and what it is that your gifts and talents are, so that you're able to really move forward, with an understanding of yourself. I just feel like you understand yourself more from whatever experience it is that you've recently had. And I think this death is representative of this, time of hermiting, sitting in this empty room and really, thinking about what I just feel like, what did everybody say? What did everybody do? How did everybody react? How did da 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 da? You know what I mean? And like gaining a level of elevated understanding that I think is just kind of opening you to a new opportunity, right? Somehow. Because you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, which I feel like for some of y'all, maybe it's like a hobby that you have and you're going to be trying to, like turn it into a business. Because it just, I don't know, I feel like, and maybe for some of you all, like you tried to go into business with someone, but you just like, you did not see eye to eye on it. I feel like that's for somebody very specific, but it left you feeling really frustrated when it didn't work out, because I think there was a part of you that felt like it was your fault, but I think that like when you felt like it was your fault, then you were really disgruntled about it and you were feeling some type of way, and then you stop and you take into consideration other people's experiences and other people's perceptions and other people's whatever, and you juxtapose them from other people's perceptions and experiences and your own, and like that contemplative energy that feels like it's solid with that Emperor energy, which is fantastic. Love my Cappies. Okay. Trying to get this done before the sun goes all the way down, because it's part of the reason it's taking me so long to get these videos done, is there's just not enough daylight right now, okay? All right. Ace of Swords. Y'all, Ace of Cups again, Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what it is that you're doing. But I feel like for some reason you're able to really dream. I just feel like this. I've gained such a level of understanding. Hold on. I've gained such a level of understanding that has enabled me to release what was holding me back. Because I say release, but I don't really feel like there was a whole lot of choice in the matter, you know? But it allotted you the time to really reflect, to really gain that understanding, to gain that insight, to gain that perspective. And whatever that is, I just feel like there is a sense of feeling ready to start something. I don't know what you're starting, but you're starting something. And whatever it is that you're starting, it does feel like something that you were doing with someone else and it didn't work, right? And so when it didn't work and then you felt a type of way about it, and then you know, I don't know if somebody else around you had that kind of experience too or what, but anyways, I don't know. I think that it's positive, whatever it is, because I think that what you were working on is something that you're going to really move forward with, you know, that's going to be very fulfilling for you. You know, and the Queen of Wands, I love that. She's such a, like a, I am the essence of action, you know, like I love the Queen of Wands. But yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great. I'm super excited for you guys. Let's do one more card. Sorry, my dad was calling me. I need to call him back. Let's do one more card and then we will call it a read. Okay. The Maiden and the Vessel. Build it or break it. I feel like this is why it's like you tried to do this before. That's why there's a sense of build it or break it. That's why there's a sense of frustration. Do I build it or do I break it? Do I take this opportunity or do I not? You know, like what do you decide to do? And then but I think that what you decide to do is to move forward, but you move forward as someone with a greater understanding of everybody's perspective. Because I feel like there's maybe an idea here that like you or another person, because obviously you can be on either side of the story or dealing with somebody in this energy. These are general reads. But I feel like you or someone else was just kind of like, I don't know, they were trying to control everything and they were just fucking shit up, and you know what I mean? Like and you were just feeling frustrated and defeated, like you weren't going to be able to do it. And so, you know, but you're going to be able to do it. You're getting a new opportunity. And I think what you're building is your own sense of self-confidence and your own, I think your own ability to carve your own path. There's very much an independent, self confident energy here. And I just think that that energy is like reforming your desire to go in a direction. However that resonates for you. Cappies, this is such a fun, amazing, wonderful read. I feel like it was a little bit shorter, but I don't know. It seems really straightforward, whatever it is that you guys are doing, you know? But yeah, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Again, I'm so sorry I've been away for so long, but you know, life has been happening. And yeah, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe if this video resonated, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.